Part B, determine the range of f of x. So I've copied the simplified version of f of x that we had in part A and the information about the domain. So we're inputting numbers from 4 to infinity. This isn't a graph that I would particularly know. I know it's a reciprocal graph, but there's not a sort of a way to tell what the graph is doing just by looking at it. So let's just work out some values. Okay, so let's try inputting 4. If it'd been curly bracket 4, you can still try inputting 4. Okay. The problem might come is if you input a number and you got a 0 on the bottom. So in that case, try values very close to that number. Here, we're not going to get that issue. So when we input 4, we get a 6 on the top and we get a 1 on the bottom. So I'm just going to need to try different values. Let's go up a bit. Let's try a few bigger values. So that's going to give me a 7 over a 2, which is 3.5. If I input a 6, I'm going to get an 8 over a 3, which is 2.6 recurring. I can keep going. I can obviously see it's decreasing, but what I need to know is how low is it going? Where is it heading to? So let's just try something very large, like 1,000, and I'll get 1,002 over 997, which is pretty much 1, isn't it? But slightly more than 1. 1,002 over 997 is 1.005. It's approximately 1, but the top is always going to be very slightly bigger than the bottom, so it's heading to 1, but it's not going to reach it. The top will always be very slightly larger than the bottom, so it won't reach exactly 1. So therefore our range is going to be a square bracket 6 and a curly bracket 1. Make sure you write it from left to right the correct way round. Don't write square bracket 6 curly bracket 1 like that, even though it was the 4 that led to the 6 and the infinity led to the 1, but that just looks wrong. It's like spelling a word backwards. Okay,